I know what they're doing. They're trying out a new slogan. Donald J. Trump is going to kill you. It's pretty good, right? This maniac, he isn't just killing people overseas. An ICE agent today shot and killed an unarmed 37-year-old woman during an ICE operation in Minneapolis.
To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
Now, that is the shirt I want to see. To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis. Get the out of all of these cities.
Michael, Jimmy does his show somewhere in Los Angeles and undoubtedly has a $20+ million house. I'm going to guess he has a gate at the front of his house and a lock on his door so that people can't just wander into his house. Why is it okay that he wants people from Somalia to wander into Minnesota, bilk the system, and then have brainwashed, middle-aged, progressive women die in the name of that cause?
I'm sure he also drives around in a lot of SUVs, which is why it's so strange that he doesn't understand that an SUV is a deadly weapon when you drive it at somebody. The notion that this woman was unarmed is ridiculous. She probably didn't have a gun or a knife on her, but guess what? An SUV is a lot deadlier than a gun and a knife in the right circumstances.
And by the way, when he's traveling in his SUV, he also has armed guards with him, undoubtedly, just as a sidebar.
Right, of course. And then he played that clip of Jacob Fry, which to me, this is the cringiest millennial rhetoric you've ever heard. I hate it. I'm a millennial myself, I know, but I have to be honest about my generation. They think that when you whine, that makes your rhetoric powerful. And when you drop the F word, that somehow means you're really serious. So Fry comes out, he says, "You get the F out of here." I'm glad to hear he speaks English. I wasn't so sure of that. But apparently he speaks a little bit, not very well, but he speaks English. And then he comes out, he says, "You federal government, get out of here and stop enforcing federal law." The answer to which is, of course, no, we're not going to do that because we have the Constitution. There's a supremacy clause of the Constitution. It's not just Fry. It's Tim Walz, the governor, who has literally called for an insurrection, called up Minnesota National Guard to oppose federal agents. Truly delightful and ironic after we continue to hear about January 6th, the worst insurrection ever because some grannies took selfies. You now have a governor of a state calling for insurrection. Truly, at this point, the federal government would be justified in arresting Tim Walz. The irresponsibility of their rhetoric knows no bounds.